Hey you guys, I have not been on here in so long and I really apologize about that, but I've been so busy. I don't remember the last time I made a video. It was probably like January, February, one of those, but I'm back to make a video before you guys come here for Spellbound. So I'm gonna call this video Before You Come to Spellbound. So, eh. So, what's been going on? Well, the biggest thing I think it done was this thing called Spellfolio, and that's where it's like a collection of your writings that Spelman wants you to present in like a portfolio, but it's online. They call it Spellfolio. So basically, we had to do two essays, a reflection, and an essay topic about like we had like two different questions to choose from, and then we also had to like upload two writings that we did here at Spelman that we wanted to be graded and assessed for our Spellfolio. And what happens is they have like three people reading it, and they decide if you pass FYE, which is first year experience, which every freshman takes, and also it's SYE, which is a second year experience. If you don't pass it, you have to resubmit it next year. And yeah, that's about it. And that was like a big thing to get done because it was like it kind of like snuck up on you. Like they told us about it at the beginning of the year, but you really just didn't care about it until it got around here. So yeah, everyone's been doing that. So that was a lot. And then right before spring break, we got an essay assignment and it was due like the day or a couple days after we got back from spring break. So that I was doing that. And we also had the facilitation group project in ADW, which is basically the readings that they assign us. We have to pick a reading and act it out and teach the class and engage the class in some way. And also, I had my first Founders Day. I got to meet Spike Lee and Alfred Wood. We took pictures and everything. It was really nice. Um, got to watch a documentary that Spike Lee is coming out with on ESPN or something like that, and it was really good. It was about the Mizzou situation, what was going on in Mizzou, the university, and oh, for Spellbound, I just want to tell you guys, just when you come, to have fun. It's a lot of fun, but just make sure you be aware of everything. Like when you come to these visits, they like amp the college up. They make it not I'm not trying to say like better, but they make it so it's more fun and makes you really like lean towards Spelman more. But just like realize that everything is not like it seems. Stay open minded. Make sure that you don't base your decision off this one visit, which is what I did. But it's not bad. I really love Spelman, but you just make sure you stay open minded. Keep going visiting different colleges, make sure it's the right fit for you. Because keep in mind that every day isn't like what it's going to be like on Spellbound. Um, Housing. Oh, so I signed my first lease. I'm moving off campus next year. I'm going to be staying in student apartments. They're called 100 Midtown, and I just chose to stay off campus because me personally, I just need more space, and the living conditions like they weren't all that great. Like the whole dorm shares one kitchen. It has um two refrigerators and one stove and a microwave. But I had my own refrigerator, but it just was not something I wanted to do. Like I just wanted to like my own space, my own living area, be able to cook what I want, because like I really didn't like the calf too much. So I was like, I need to just move off campus and then I save more money. So yeah, that's just what I decided to do. You have to for second years they still want you to stay on campus, so you have to request an exemption form, and you have to bring in the necessary documents to get exempted because they still have the power to tell you that they want you to stay here and stuff like that. So hopefully that gets taken care of. So I had got questions on Twitter like a couple months ago, and I was like, oh, people probably really want to know these, so I'm going to read them off of Twitter and then answer them. And I'm probably going to say pretty much to what I said in the messages when she sent them to me. But I just knew that more people was gonna have these questions than her, so I figured I would share them with you guys. Okay, so the first question that I got was, So I remember watching your move-in day video, and you weren't too pleased about your dorm the first day you got there. Are all the dorms like that? And the answer to that is no. Here in HH, only like 3 rooms. I like the room that I have, and if you guys want to know what I mean, you can go back and watch my first video that I posted about Spelman. It was on move-in day, and it was set up different than other rooms, and I was like not too happy about it. But I've grown to like really like this room. It's like in the corner. It's pretty quiet. Sometimes, not all the time. Like I'm just like in the cut, like no one really, So I like it. It's okay. Like it's my side is slightly smaller than the other side, so that was like something that I had to deal with. But it hasn't been that bad, and I'm like almost through with it. So no, they're not all like that. Actually, they're all set up very different. It just depends on what you get. Some of them have dividers already. Some of them are open so you can see your roommate. Um, some of them are like it's just different. You just have to um just the luck of the draw pretty much to see what you want to get and stuff like that. So yeah, they're not all like that. Only like 3 rooms in HH. I'm not sure about other dorms 'cause I haven't really visited other dorms like that. But yeah, in HH only 3 of them made like this room. Okay, and it said the second question was, what is Spelman really like on a day-to-day basis? For me it's just school, going to classes, sleeping. Like it's not fun every day, but they are fun things to do, like Market Fridays, Hump Wednesdays, and you're gonna learn a lot about that once you come here. Um, Spellbound, I told her, I said, keep in mind, if you come to Spellbound, Spellman isn't like that all the time. It's not. So I don't want you guys to come here thinking like, oh, it's gonna be jumping every single day. Like, no, it's sometimes you just have to work, and it's not that Spelman is boring. It's just like it has a lot to do, but you're gonna be so busy that you're not gonna want to do everything. Like I tried to do everything my sophomore year. I mean, not my sophomore year, my first semester, and it was fine, but you just gotta pick and choose what you want to do. That's just my advice. The third question was, do you guys have small kitchens in the dorm? We have one kitchen out of the entire dorm that we all share. So, word of advice: if you want to put your food in the refrigerator, the community refrigerator, be careful. Lock your stuff up. Girls will eat your food, and that's not even a joke. Like, for example, my friend, we all went to Red Lobster for um Valentine's Day, and she barely ate any of her food because she was full off biscuits, and uh, her food was gone like not even 24 hours later. So yeah, be careful. Make sure you lock your stuff up. Get one of those little cages that they have with the locks on them. You gotta do all that because they will eat your food. They have no problem eating your food. So yeah, we have one kitchen out of the entire dorm. Question 4 was, can you guys have visitors on campus, and if so, are they able to spend a night? I think the question was, can guys? Let me just check. Oh, okay. It was just, can you guys have visitors? Okay. You can have visitors, and uh, the visitors for girls is pretty lenient. You can have like a girlfriend over at any time. Um, as for staying the night, you have to fill out a form and get that approved. They can stay like up to like a weekend, I would think, or like a few days. And it's like a form that your roommate has to sign and stuff like that. And then um, as for guys, they can't be on campus they can't be on campus later than 12 o'clock midnight, and they can't be in the dorm past 11:45. So, and they serious about that. Like 11:45, 01, it's you getting the pin. So make sure they're out by at least 11:43, just to be safe. Even 11:40. Um, the fifth question was, what is the point of spell gel? And I told her spell gel is just them making us stay on campus and going to different seminars and learning about Spelman for about a week. It's not that bad, but you'll be ready to get off campus. Spelman is very small. From HH, you can probably make it to any class in 5 to 7 minutes. So yeah, that's true. Like spell gel, they just tell us much information and we have to learn things, and we got like little things. I'm not gonna like expel what all happens during spell gel. I don't want to take the fun out of it, but Yeah, it's fun. You get to like meet friends and bond with people before Olive Branch, before you get your Morehouse brothers. So it's fun. It's not that bad. They said they were more lenient towards us this year. Like usually the spell jail is longer than what it was for us. So it's fine. It's over with before you know it. The sixth question was, do you guys have a cheerleading team? Yes, we do, but not on Spelman's campus. That makes sense. You have to go try out for the Morehouse team. Um, Tryouts are in the spring and in the fall, and they're really strict. So make sure you'll see if you want to try out for cheerleading. You'll see how it is. I don't want to just like discourage anyone, but yeah, they're really like they're not a like a team that does competitions, but they cheer at the football games and the basketball games, and it's for the Spelman team. I mean not the Spelman team. They say you can try out for Clark's, but I've never heard of anyone doing that. Most people just try out for the Morehouse team. Um, the seventh question was, what are some things you wish you could change about Spelman? And really, I just um what can I say that I really wish I could change? I really wish the living conditions were a little bit better for freshmen, but they say it's tradition, so I can kind of understand. Um, it's kind of hard to get your like paying for registration for like 2 semesters. I almost was like stuck getting enrolled into classes late because I was getting my pen late. Make sure you make a develop a relationship with your advisor because I didn't because she's like really busy, so it's hard for me to like even get in contact with her. So make sure that you stay on top of things and you get things done because no one will help. Like if you don't reach out and ask for help and make sure that your stuff is done for you, no one's gonna reach out to you and do that for you. So you make sure that you have your stuff together because no one's gonna care at the end of the day. Besides, if you don't care. So one thing I change about Spelman is I want them to be a little bit more organized when it comes to um, things like in the with the registrar and the cashier thing, like in the holds on the accounts, like that stuff is kind of not as clear as it should be. So if that's one thing I can say. Um, what else? I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Okay, and the last question was, why are Spelman girls and Morehouse boys assigned to one another their freshman year? And it's just tradition. They call it your Morehouse brother, your Spelman sister. It's just the first person you meet from Morehouse that you're supposed to like potentially develop a relationship with, and that's like someone you can like lean on when you need help and stuff like that. So not it doesn't happen like that all the time, but when it does, it's really nice. I've seen people like have really strong bonds with their brothers. So not not so much with me, but yeah, it's just tradition. It's nothing like really big more to it than that. After that day, it doesn't really matter unless you like really want to maintain a friendship with them, but you don't have to if you don't want to.